Alright, we just gonna go ahead and get straight to it. We gonna go ahead and get straight to it. Hey, bro, I've been loving these videos, man. Y'all that's been in my comments for real, just been kind of giving me motivation just to keep going. I even got people in real life coming to me in real life telling me like, hey bro, like I watch your videos, bro, I watch your videos, and woo, this that third, keep going, you know, and just make a brother feel good. So if this video helped you, with that being said, if this video helped you, or helps you, or help you understand maybe something like that you've been wanting to understand, but like you needed someone to tell you on some shit, and my bad, like bro, I ain't do my hair, I'ma just keep it the way it is, because this shit is about the message, my nigga. This isn't about me looking good for y'all. So I wrote some shit down and we just gonna go from there. From the title and the thumbnail, you clicked on this video because you're wondering how it is okay to be alone. Why is it okay to be alone? Why? Like, why do you want to be alone? And I'm gonna go ahead and slow this down because I feel like I need to take my time on this topic because I'm always alone. That's why I'm comfortable recording on the camera. Like, let me say that again. I'm always alone. That's why I'm comfortable with being myself. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. Why is it okay to be alone? And if you see me looking down here, it's because, like I said, I took notes. So just, like I said, it's about the message. Hear me. First off, let me tell you what the difference is between alone and lonely. People don't know. For the people that don't know, I gotta go back and tell them because, you know, not everybody knows, and that's okay. Now, being alone is an action. I'm alone right now. You're probably alone watching this video. Shit. Or if you have people around you, you're not alone, but you could still be lonely. We're gonna get into that next, the motherfucking next, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you're alone, it's the action of you separating yourself from people. That's just really kind of like in a dumbed down, not a dumbed down way, but like in an easier way to understand. That's just basically what it is. You're alone. It's an action. You simply can get up and go be with people, and suddenly you're not alone no more. Just to keep it in a minimum basis for people to understand. Now, lonely is completely different. Those are complete, even though they kind of have similarities, they're different. I can be with people and still be lonely. I can still, and let me tell you what lonely is. Alone is an action. You have to take an action in order to be alone. But for loneliness, is a emotion. It's something that you feel. It comes typically when you're sad or when you're upset. Maybe you feel like depressed, and now you're like you're not understanding people, and people not understanding you, so you feel like you need to be separated, but now you feel like you need someone. Shit, even in relationships, for instance, my boy. If you in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? For example, like if you're in a relationship, I think I wrote this shit down too. Let me just scroll down. Yeah, like people loan for long-lasting relationships, and like that's just another example of lonely. When you can't, it's because of something that's taking place in your life that's making you feel an emotion, and that emotion has like a side emotion that follows along with that emotion. Kind of like when say like you get a task done and you're proud of yourself for getting that task done. So with that proud emotion comes happiness behind it, because you're proud of yourself, so you feel good, and because you feel good, it makes you happy. Same thing, you're sad, but because you're sad, shit follows along behind that sadness. Like, y'all need to be aware of that. So for you to understand, I need y'all both to understand each one. And if let me keep it going. I gotta keep it because this camera always fucking die. If y'all know, y'all be on my channel, nigga, my camera be dying like fuck, nigga. But look, with being alone, I got to build a relationship with myself. Okay. Now let me say that without me looking at that motherfucker and reading it, so y'all can really understand what I just said, what I really just typed. Being alone helps me with a relationship with myself. That shit deep, nigga. That shit deep. But hold on, let me, because I don't think y'all really understand it. Because people always get alone and loneliness confused, and people don't understand why it's even okay to be alone. People feel like when they're alone, it's gonna be a loneliness that follows behind it, and that's why I gave you the two definitions of that motherfucker anyway, so you can understand that they're both completely different things. And being alone will allow you to build yourself. Being alone will allow you to like yourself. Being alone will show those insecurities, and then it's your job to show those insecurities why they shouldn't be insecurities, and you only going to get to those steps while being alone. Now, being alone, not saying that it doesn't cause loneliness, because it can. If you don't enjoy your own presence, if you don't enjoy your own, like but don't let me get hot. I can't really be loud, but I'm rising, nigga. I'm rising, nigga. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, and I really want to get this information out to y'all. So let me take my little deep breath. And I just want y'all to understand, first and foremost, if you came here because of the loneliness thing and you thought that being alone causes loneliness, don't leave, because I can tell you how being alone when you are lonely can solve that. So keep it, just follow along with me, brother. Follow along with me. Now, like I said on this iPad, let me say that one more time. I got to build a relationship with myself from being alone. People don't understand how important that is. If you can't trust yourself, right? If you lie to yourself, who are you going to know? How are you going to know who's telling you the truth or who's lying to you? Let me say that one more time. Because this falls under the relationship with yourself. If you don't know how to not lie to yourself, or how to trust yourself, how to understand what relationship you have with yourself, if you don't even know what type of relationship, if you don't even want to be in a room by yourself because you don't like yourself, how are you going to know who's trying to take advantage of you, because you don't even know you? So how are you going to bro, how are you going? Follow along, because I'm not trying to be hard on you. I'm not trying to be hard on you, because I be lying to myself too. For example, bro, I told myself, bro, I had clothes on my bed, bro, and I told myself, what I say? Hey, bro, when you get back in here, you gonna fold these clothes. You gonna put them on your bed so you can fold these clothes, right? I ain't folding them motherfucking clothes. Them motherfucking in my basket. So even to that little degree of that's still lying to yourself, that's still pitting in your subconscious brain something that you told yourself you was going to do and then didn't do. And just to kind of understand this in a broader perspective with the lying to yourself, because everything that you do to yourself, even if you think you did it on purpose or if you think you didn't do it on purpose, always have an effect that comes after it. Just like if you throw a rock in the water, my nigga, guess what? It starts off small, right? You might have not even meant to put the water in the rock. I mean, what the fuck, the rock in the water, right? And when that rock hit the water, the ripple, when it hit, started off small. And then another ripple came and it got bigger, and it gradually got bigger, and it got bigger, and it got bigger. And that wave of energy went throughout that, whatever, the lake, the river, the ocean. So it's the same thing with lying. It's the same thing with the subconscious. It's the same thing with all that. But it all resorts back to understanding how to be alone with yourself, and understanding that it's okay to be alone with yourself. And the reason why you feel lonely is because you're not taking the time out to grow yourself. There's many ways you can grow yourself. Goals. Set a goal, bruh. Set anything, bruh. But make sure you give yourself time to understand it, because usually goals are something like people set goals and then they expect to just get it, but in order to get that goal, you have to either learn a skill, you have to learn something that's going to allow you to get that goal. So usually when you're trying to go and achieve that goal, first of all, you need steps to get those goals. But before even getting those steps and doing all those steps, you need to learn it. It's kind of like learning anything. Like when you're learning something, you have to take the time out for yourself to learn it. It's probably gonna take a year or two, but you need to learn it. That's besides the point. This isn't what the video is about. When you're alone though, these are the things that you're going to be doing to work on yourself in order for you to not feel lonely. It's okay to be alone. You don't need, it's great to have friends, but when it comes to friends, you need to be okay. Like you need to be careful, because you trying to go over here and this friend trying to go over here, and he gonna end up pulling you because you so scared of losing this nigga on some shit. Same thing with relationships, same thing with so much stuff. You're so scared of being lonely that you don't want to be alone. And being alone is the key factor of how to not be lonely. It's kind of like when you ask something of the universe, or you ask something of God. Everybody has their God, so that's brief. When you ask something of the higher power, right, and you notice, you're like, oh shit, like you might not notice right then and there, but you notice later on in your journey, damn, I asked for this shit probably like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, a year ago. I asked for this shit. Damn, I ended up getting it. It took so much time because you asked for it, and then from you asking for it, it was a whole learning experience until you got there. So it's the same thing with being lonely. When you're lonely, you're like, fuck, I don't want to be, I'm so lonely. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. It's gonna cause loneliness. But you saying all this shit, right? And it's putting you in a state of being alone. Because when you're lonely, you want attention, you want people to make you feel good, but at the same time, like, nobody making you feel good. It only feel good when you really is by yourself and you really is in your head. But at the same time, when you in your head, the shit don't feel good. So it's like, damn, who's gonna save me? Nigga, you the only person that can save you. Meaning, when you ask for the loneliness to go away, my nigga, it came to you as a entry of loneliness, so you can learn yourself and understand that even without that person, you get what I'm saying, you can be still you and still grow and still be the best you can be, bro. And that was just really all freestyle. I still got so much more shit to go, so let me continue reading, bro. I just got off course just to try to like help y'all understand, because this is very, 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 very vital and key, and all of that to grow. You need to understand yourself in order to grow. How are you gonna grow? How are you gonna grow this if you don't know how to work this? That don't make sense. That's like me trying to grow a plant and not understanding how it works. That's like me trying to like grow a business and not understand the fundamentals of how this business even started. Or that's like me trying to own Raising Cane's, right? But then not understanding how this Raising Cane's company was founded and what they use to cook this and what they do over here and how the managers is run. It's just I'm just trying to grow it. It don't make sense. So it's just like you gotta listen to yourself, listen to what you ask for, and then understand that everything you ask for is coming to you in a form of something inside of your life. I just made a video talking about the things that you need to pay attention to, or you might need to watch this, or 444 video. Like, I be dropping a whole bunch of videos, and yeah, I need to be just paying attention, lock in with yourself. Lock in with yourself, nigga, cause self is key. I be rapping too, nigga. I need this word. Anyway, let me continue going. Okay. So, if you feel lonely, oh, I've already said that. Basically, I kind of covered everything on some shit, bruh. Build a connection with yourself. It will allow you to overcome loneliness. Like, if y'all didn't hear me earlier, like I was saying, it does. It allows you to overcome a lot of shit. Like the connection with yourself not only allows you to overcome shit, but allows you to grow shit. So this is why it's okay to be alone. You can let go of those friends. You can let go of that relationship. You can let, if it's holding you back, okay, cool, you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be lonely. You know, being alone is going to cause loneliness, but also being alone is two different ways you can go. It's about your perspective, my boy. Cool, I'm being alone, and now I'm not working on myself, so now I feel lonely and want to go invade in somebody else's shit. You get what I'm saying? Versus if I'm alone and I'm feeling lonely and I want to go work on myself, now I'm liking myself. Now I'm wanting to do more for myself. Now I'm loving myself. Like, like I know it sounds very, very simple, but I know a lot of niggas need to hear this shit. So, hopefully, like, really, like, hopefully, like, y'all really hearing the messages. Like, I might not be paying full attention to you because all this shit not in my brain and I'm kind of going up and down, but hopefully y'all really hearing the message, because the message is important. I'm gonna say this again. Why is it okay to be alone? Being alone helps you be okay with being yourself. And when you be yourself, nobody else can be better than you. How somebody else gonna be better than you at being you? Like, nobody can. It's like I'm trying to be better than Michael Jordan at being Michael Jordan, but I'm Kobe Bryant. Why am I trying to be better than another man if I'm the best man or the best me? I am, bro, through all of that shit, bro, you're gonna just learn how to love yourself. And that's just really mostly what's important. Love at the end of the day, because love is gonna take you to that next level. Like, love, not even talking about just in relationships, but just even the things that you do. Oh, I love to do this, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, because I love my plant, I'm gonna water it every single time it needs water so it can grow. Oh, I love trading, so because I love trading, I'm gonna take the time out for myself so it can grow. Oh, I love me, so because I can't hear myself when everybody is around, I'm gonna take the time to be alone. It might cause loneliness, but because I understand that I don't want to go down this lonely perspective, I can change my perspective, learn myself, learn what I like, learn the things that is going to take me to the next level, and the things that I want in my life, water them, plant the seeds. You get what I'm saying, my nigga? And then eventually, over time, you will see the growth that you will see the seeds that you planted everywhere. You will see them sprouting. It's gonna take a little minute. But you're gonna see it, and from there, you're gonna actually start liking yourself, bro. Trying to put y'all on game, bro. Trying to put y'all on game. Don't be scared of yourself, bro, because that's where the most bliss parts are, bro. So, like, just really understand that, and, like, just grow from that. Like, you can grow from not being scared of yourself. And it's a lot more people that's scared of themselves than you know it, bruh. And it just come out, it come out their mouth when they talking bad about people. It come out their mouth because you understand they're confused too. So, I'm just here to preach and teach. I love all y'all. Like I said, I love all y'all. I love all y'all. Let's keep it going.